Good morning, everybody. I'm Jessica Engelke, the mayor of North Bend, and I am down here on Main Street at Angelina's Mexican restaurant with the Main Street manager and the Main Street board and all of our supporters, and we have a very exciting announcement to make this morning. So before we begin, I'm going to go ahead and introduce Vanessa. She will be our interpreter this morning, and then after that, we'll pass it off to Steve Nye, our Main Street president. So Vanessa, can you explain to us what we'll be doing this morning?
Buenas tardes a todos. Vamos a estar aquí. Estamos aquí en el centro de North Bend. Estamos aquí para inaugurar estamos aquí con el restaurante Angelinas. Estuvieron hablando un poquito de la ciudad de North Bend.
Thank you. So we'll go ahead and we'll pass this to Steve Nye, the president of the Main Street program, and he has some very exciting news to share.
I do. Well, first of all, we're here to celebrate our 1-year anniversary as a Main Street program here in North Bend. It's been a fast year, for sure. But before I go any further, I want to just make sure to put a big thank you out to all the volunteers that are on our board and beyond that have helped. They've volunteered their time to help make North Bend just a more special place because it's close to all of us, and they're willing to put in the hard work, and they've done it. It's been a year full of a lot of firsts, between boring stuff like bylaws to more exciting things like really cool events. But for the most part, we got a ton accomplished, which I'll go over here in a little bit. So I think we're all pretty pleased when we actually reflect back on one full year. So in my business, before I have a management meeting, at the beginning of every management meeting, we read our mission statement, because I think as any organization, you have to always focus on what is my mission as an organization, and what we're about to discuss and decisions we're going to make, does it fit our mission statement? So I'm going to read our mission statement. So that's one more thing we got done this year.
Yay.
So, all right. It's a little long, but it's comprehensive. All right. North Bend Main Street is devoted to developing and maintaining a healthy, viable downtown commercial district, symbolic of community caring and the high quality of life available to residents and visitors alike. The North Bend Main Street Board of Directors is a group of business owners, professionals, service providers, property owners, and citizens all working together to create, maintain, and promote a downtown North Bend as an attractive, safe, and vibrant place in which to work, shop, and live. Oh, and play. So that's our mission statement. So we've really tried to take back to that with anything we've done over the previous year and say, hey, are we aligned with our mission statement? And I think we've done a good job as a board to do that. And so there's that. So what have we accomplished? And I'm going to miss some stuff, but I'm going to hit some highlights. The first thing we did is we formed a board of directors. Woo! So this, Stephanie, with a combination of other helpers, kind of identify people that she thought would contribute well and be able to make some change happen and be able to actually work to make that change. And as I said earlier, I think she did a great job. And then the people that volunteered, it's great. We hosted multiple events. We had 2 sip and strolls, brought that back. We talked about that, but they were both highly successful. I think back to the first one we did last summer. It was that day, it was 100 degrees and the sky was on fire. So it was smoke in the air, but it kind of made to me, it's like, I'll always remember that day. It was the first time we brought it back, and it was just, the conditions weren't normal. But so that was a success. We did the candy crawl for Halloween, which is also great. The Mother's Day on Main Street, we got to make moms happy, give them massages, and encourage them to come into downtown North Bend. We helped assist the Energy Trust of Oregon to offer free lighting upgrades to downtown businesses. So I don't know what the final count was, but basically anyone that didn't have upgraded LED lights took advantage of it somehow in some way. So that was a great program. We featured artwork in the downtown businesses. We hosted the Main Street Mixer to grow programs and committees and volunteers. We had that at a local restaurant, and we just brought people in to kind of just talk to them, for us to tell them what we were doing, but then to also say, hey, if you want to be involved, let's do it. And so we had great attendance there. We found ways to incorporate all North Bend businesses. So even businesses that were not part of the Main Street map, we did everything we could to involve them, and I think we successfully did it, and we'll keep working with that. Because it's about Main Street, but it's also about North Bend. So, and then we're working on a strategic plan for future projects with a youth involvement program. And of course, there's a lot of exciting things in the next year. This first year, I really do think it was so much about putting the infrastructure together and getting all that done, but having some fun along the way. And now just year 2, when you look at it, it's like that much more exciting. So anyway, I think it was a great year. I'm happy to celebrate with all of you. And again, thank you for everyone that's helped out along the way. Special shout out to the City of North Bend, Mayor Engelke, and City Manager David Miller. You guys have been so supportive of Stephanie and to the board, and then also all the city employees that have helped when they can, because it's not, it's in their scope but not in their scope, and they sacrifice some Saturdays to help set some things up, and that's just awesome. So thank you all very much. And with that, I will.
Queremos dar las gracias a todos los que han sido voluntarios, que han sido los que son miembros del consulado aquí de North Bend en la ciudad, y las cosas que están haciendo para mejorar esta ciudad, especialmente aquí en la calle principal, para todos nuestra comunidad. Queremos agradecer a todos los miembros del consulado. También tantas cosas que se han hecho aquí en la ciudad de North Bend para mejorar la ciudad. Han sido varios eventos que han hecho aquí en esta ciudad, muchos eventos para mejorar a esta comunidad. Están implementando varias cosas, programas para crecer nuestra comunidad y para los voluntarios, seguir muchas maneras los negocios que están aquí en nuestro pueblo, para mejorar, para invertir más fondos, trabajar en estrategias en plan para los proyectos, para incluirlos en este programa de esta ciudad que es de North Bend.
Thank you very much. Well, I believe Stephanie is next to talk. Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. My name is Stephanie Wilson. I'm the Main Street Manager for the City of North Bend. Before I get started with what we want to announce today, I'd like to invite President Amy Petter up here from the Liberty Theater. We wanted to do a feature for an organization that has really had a huge impact on Main Street for our 1-year anniversary. And without the theater, a lot of these programs and projects that we do would not be as highlighted and fantastic as what the Liberty offers. So I'm going to have you give an update on what the Liberty has been doing, and then I will go next with my announcement.
This way first? Okay, all right, excellent. Hi everyone, Amy Petter, Little Theater on the Bay. This is the 1-year update for the grant that we received from the Main Street. And we were able to fix our sidewalk where the dumpsters that are on that Washington side, when the dump truck comes over to dump them, it cracked the sidewalk and was not easily passable in the evenings by patrons and just regular North Bend citizens. So that has been repaired. We had the great flood of 2021 inside the building that ruined our main drape curtain, and that has been replaced. And we are currently having our neon sign manufactured, which will be installed, and we're very, very excited to see that come to fruition. Healthy communities have healthy arts programs, and because the theater is such a vital place in our community, the cornerstone of downtown, it speaks to the health of our community, and it just, full theaters make for full restaurants, make for happy florists. We all just work together to create a beautiful place that people want to live and work and play and shop. And so we're just so pleased to be able to be a part of that, and keep your eye out for the neon. That's going to be coming very soon. We just couldn't be more pleased. Neon to neon, Madam Mayor.
And you got your flags.
And the flags.
Otra cosa que también se está mejorando en la ciudad de North Bend también es el trato, que se llama Liberty. Los fondos del Estado están ayudando para este negocio, para que puedan mejorar afuera y adentro. Va a haber un nuevo sign para ponerlo, para que se alumbre. Si gustan pasar a ver, estas son las cosas que se están mejorando aquí en nuestra comunidad.
Thank you, Amy. So, one of the reasons we wanted to have Amy from the theater come is because the Main Street program was reestablished by the City of North Bend in 2021, shortly after our Main Street Board was formed, and now we are in 1 year, which is perfect timing because I have a very exciting announcement. Are you guys ready? Ready! All right. Earlier this year, the City of North Bend, in cooperation with the North Bend Main Street Program and Urban Renewal Agency, proposed to purchase and renovate a dilapidated Bay Cleaners building behind us at 1858 Union Avenue to transform into a thriving tortilla business, and will employ approximately 10 employees and provide corn and flour fresh tortillas. In addition to that, they'll also have a storefront retail business for customers to come in. This morning, Oregon Heritage, a division of Oregon Parks and Recreation, announced that North Bend Main Street is one of 27 Main Street programs to receive the Main Street Revitalization Grant for the second year in a row. This grant typically only comes around every other year, but since they skipped in COVID, they did it back to back, therefore creating a second year opportunity, and North Bend is very appreciative. This is a 30% match grant, which will include in-kind services from the City of North Bend and its Urban Renewal Agency. North Bend Main Street was awarded the state maximum grant of $200,000. Angelina's Tortilleria will be a minority and women-owned business that will lease the building from the Urban Renewal Agency. North Bend Main Street has worked with DEQ and the City of North Bend in this process. We are very, very excited to start this multi-phase project and appreciate the opportunity to continue moving North Bend forward.
Queremos anunciar que este año la ciudad de North Bend ha recibido fondos para poder ayudar a nuestra comunidad y implementar un nuevo negocio en nuestra área. Sería un negocio, una tortillería, y va a emplear 10 empleados y habrá tortillas de maíz y tortillas de harina. Va a estar aquí en en la calle principal, y es la primera vez que reciben estos fondos. Los fondos son de $200,000 que se abrirá esta tortillería, y es un negocio de mujeres. Es un orgullo tener un negocio así en nuestra comunidad.
Thank you. So, if you've all worked with grants, you know that's not super easy. They're pretty difficult and time-consuming and competitive. And we would like to have our Vice President, Barb Dunham, come up here, and she's going to do some special recognitions on who made this possible.
Thank you, Stephanie. Congratulations, Angelinas. Special recognition definitely for the award of this incredible opportunity for North Bend. So Mayor Engelke, the entire North Bend City Council, thank you so much for the support and vision to move this city forward. It's always appreciated, and they always work very hard to do so. The Oregon Main Street Program, our city administrator, David Milliron, without him and his guidance all the time with Stephanie and the Main Street Board, it's entirely appreciative. So without letters of support for grants, it's very difficult to toot your own horn. So letters of support from SBDC, Liberty Theater, the CCD, Wildflower Public House, and the North Bend Library. But most of all, thank you to Angelina's for having a vision to bring a new business to downtown North Bend. Thank you.
Queremos agradecer a todos los que hicieron posible que se hiciera esto posible de abrir este negocio aquí en North Bend. Queremos agradecer al alcalde y también a todos los miembros de la ciudad de North Bend. Hicieron todo esto posible. Gracias.
So there's one more person to speak, and it's the heart of Angelina's and this vision, which has made this part of this possible. So we'd like to invite you up now.
Thank you, everybody, for making my dream come true. I love this place. I live in here for 24 years. I'm moving from Mexico to my all kids, all growing in here. And thank you very much for my dream come true.
Thank you.
Quería agradecer a todas las personas que hicieron posible este evento y está bien agradecida. Las dueñas del restaurante Las Angelinas están agradecidos. Ya tiene ella 34 años aquí en esta ciudad y está muy agradecida a todos que pudieron hacer su sueño posible. Gracias.
We have a quick mock-up of what the building may look like. We are very excited. Once again, thank you to Oregon Main Street, to our Main Street Board, the city administrator, mayor, council, urban renewal, Angelina's. This is a huge deal for North Bend, and we are so blessed to be able to work together for a better North Bend. Thank you.